So, hey there, it is Delusion Dispeller DD. I am going to do a commentary on my own video because, well, you can't really flag yourself. I guess you could, but that'd be kind of dumb. But I want to talk about my workout video and make some comments I did not get a chance to make because what you did hear on there was my first video that I did 14 days ago when I first started the Chloe Ting workout. I was talking about how it was so painful, it was so hard, it was so exhausting, because honestly, when I first started it, it was all those things. It was awful. It hurt. It really hurt. It was stretching me in ways I was not used to stretching. But honestly, as I kept doing it and making myself do it, and I would take like little breaks in between, it really was not that bad. I mean, it's still tiring and it's still very strenuous, but it's not like torture. Like the first day was absolutely awful. And there was a little bit more of me to have to try to lift and bend and twist and all that stuff too. So you can imagine. Anyway, as soon as more people get in here, because I'm not going to repeat myself 50 zillion times, I will do the commentary on my own video. That's what I'm waiting for, is more spectators or bleacher standers or sitters or whatever you want to call it. So hopefully somebody shows up if this thing is working. Is this thing on? Tap, tap, tap. There's no microphone here, so I can't do that. Hi, one person. Anyway, so I want to give you the comments that I meant to put in. Well, the mistake I made was when I filmed it this morning, I didn't turn the sound off on the first video, which I should have just turned it totally off so you could have heard me talking in present time while I was doing it today. But I'm new at this stuff, so I didn't think of that. So whatever. Also, I thought when I actually filmed it, when I did the two of them together like that, I thought that there was something on YouTube where I could have posted like words like on the screen or whatever. The way YouTube used to be set up, you could do that. You could just go in to your editor program and you could put little words on there. And I can't do it anymore. There's no, or if I could, I don't know where it is. I can't find anything like that to basically edit my videos. So the heck with that. I couldn't do that. All right, well, anyway, nobody's here, but I'll just get started anyway. I don't care. I'm going to still commentate because I'll be streaming my video into my room and telling you what I would have said if I could have said something. This time I'm turning the sound down so you don't have to listen to me ramble either time. You're just going to hear me now. All right, so here we go. Otherwise, it gets very confusing. Okay, so I'm going to do this now and put this up on the screen so you can see it. This should be posting it now for you to see. And there it is. Okay, so I'm going to play this video till I actually start exercising, and then I'll tell you what I was thinking, what was going on, what I was demonstrating, blah, blah, blah. Let's forward to when I'm actually doing the workout. This is where I'm trying in vain to set up the camera properly and talking about setting up the camera. Okay, I'm getting in position to do the workout. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man, I can't wait till all this mess down here, this fat roll and whatever, is gone. But you can see already in the middle, like right under my bust line, it's pretty flat under there. I mean, there's a little bit of a roll, yeah, but if you look here on this one, as compared to the before one where there was quite a big roll there, you can see the difference. And that's only 14 days of this. All right, so it did tighten my abs somewhat. It's not going to totally get rid of that, layer of fat that's on top of there. But you can see it tightening there, at least I can. And I can feel it, just the way my clothes fit and stuff. But as I said in this video, I have not arrived. I know I've got a lot of ways to go here. Okay, now I'm trying to get the same angle as the first video. I could not find that gray tank top, by the way. I wanted to film it in exactly the same clothes. Did not work for me, so I just used the green tank top instead. Okay, so now I'm supposed to be doing this lift and clap thing. What you're supposed to do is lower your legs down. Watch how Chloe does it up in the upper corner here. You're supposed to have your legs up and then lower them down. And when you bring your legs up, you're supposed to sit up and clap behind your legs. Now, me, I am chesty. There is no way these little short arms are going to go behind my legs, whether they're up, down, or sideways. It doesn't matter. I can't get my arms, my little short arms, to go around behind. Oh, okay. I'll be there, Kansas City. I will be there. All right. So my short arms will not go behind my legs, no matter how I try. They're just not long enough. So I pretty much sat up and smacked my sides of my legs. Now, maybe once I lose the belly and, slim up more in the belly area, I might be able to do that. But I don't know, because my arms are still very short. All right, continuing on. What I want you to see is here on this exercise, this is the one where you are supposed to put your hands flat on the ground near your booty, and you're supposed to lift your hips up and kind of kick your feet up towards the ceiling. Well, these feet will not kick up towards the ceiling, but the fact that I could even lift my hips and my lower back without pain, that's huge. I have arthritis in my lower back. So I'm not sure if this arthritis is getting better, like it's going away, or if I'm just not feeling it as bad. Because now, watch me do it. As, compared to before, the shrinking DD versus the ab tightening DD. The ab tightening DD is the one today. So keep that in mind. The ab tightening is the new one. Keep watching. I keep trying to adjust myself so you can see my hips come off the floor. In the first one, there was no way those hips were going anywhere. I was in pain, and I couldn't even keep my legs up long enough to lift my hips. But you'll see there, I'm actually lifting my hips up. So, yay, Chloe Tang. And I will be sending her this video, too, because she says to. All right, now the next one, we're doing these side knee things. Your knee's supposed to try to come to your elbow. Now, of course, I didn't get my knee to my elbow either way. But if you look in the first one, I got so much belly hanging down, I had to literally stick my butt up in the air to even have that plank type pose. And I was really pushing it. In this one today, I still have a little bit of a belly hanging down, but you'll see my legs are moving a lot more freely. And they're supposed to be knee to opposite elbow. That's why you see me kind of twisting there. I see a difference, definitely. I'm pretty pleased with it. All right, so next one, the Russian twist. A lot easier to do it now than it was in that first time. There's a lot less to try to twist past. My arms literally are not hitting my gut in the front. Look I'm getting tired in that first one. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted through the whole thing. I'm like, this is torture. Oh, now these things. These are really hard to do. I don't know if you've ever done them, but especially if you're a big fat person, which when you're belly heavy, you roll over and fall backwards sometimes, like I do in this video. Now the cat got in the way, so I had to move the cat. I was not abrupt with the cat, by the way. I just literally picked him up and I cut that part in the video. Okay, so that was the extent of that. I cut that part out because the cat was in the way. All right, now we're doing hip rolls. Watch how much easier I roll my hips from side to side today versus that first one. I couldn't even barely keep my body up. I was so heavy in my lower extremity, it was hard to lug all that weight around. Now it was like, it was hard, but it wasn't like that. It really wasn't. Thank you, 6 people who are watching. Now we're doing these jumping jack plank type things. Another thing you want to notice is that my back is lower. It's more parallel with the floor. I'm also in better form here when I do the jumping jacks. I'm actually concentrating, pushing my feet out around the mat. In the first one, I've already collapsed. I'm like, I can't do this. This is too hard. I made it through the whole set on this one today. It definitely makes a difference. Chloe Ting's workout works. All right, so the next exercise, I don't have them memorized, so I'm still trying to make sure I'm with the same, angle. Okay, this is really hard. What you're doing here is you're literally leaning back, lifting your feet off the floor. You're supposed to straighten your arms and just kind of bounce your arms like this. And again, I was very heavy in the first one and had a hard time even balancing. I couldn't keep my feet up. Watch how much I put my feet down in the first one, in the shrinking DD. And look at my feet in the other one. Now I fell there. I lost my balance because I was on a bump on the floor. But I go right back into it as soon as I readjust myself. And I keep my feet up. My feet are up during that. And I keep going back to it. And I don't give up. Now, when I did it yesterday, I did a lot better. It was more fluent. And you saw my feet up longer. I can't do it the whole time still. It's really hard on the ab muscles. All right, now this is our front curls. Like the sit-up type thing, but not a full sit-up. But look at how easy it is for me to sit up today versus the first one. I could not get my shoulders up off the ground hardly the first time I did it. This time I got my whole shoulders, a good part of the top of my back up. So those abdominal muscles are tightening. It's pretty cool. All right, next. This is the up and down planks. Again, compare the two. I am trying to lug my whole body in the first one. I cannot do the up and down hardly. I'm losing breath. I'm having trouble staying up. I'm ready to give up. I'm really rocking to try to even keep doing it. This time, you can see I pretty much keep going at it till it's time to stop. Now we're going to do just a straight plank on the forearms, though. And I purposely turned so you could compare the two. So. Now my back is still a little too arched in both of them. Eventually, when you do a plank, you're not supposed to be so arched. Your back should be parallel with the floor. But I'm also very top heavy because of my chest, so it's very hard to do that. Okay, next you're laying on the floor and you're supposed to be kind of sitting up and working your obliques, these side muscles in your stomach, which I am doing in this one today. In the other one, again, I could barely even get up off the floor, and now I quit. Look at that. Now I'm like, you're kidding me. We got to do bicycles now? Look at the difference in the bicycles. I'm dying in the first one. You can't see my face because I didn't lay the right way. But in this one today, you can see I'm moving. I'm grooving. I'm not having that much trouble getting my feet going or my body sitting up towards my knees. And now I quit because I got to catch my breath around the same time both times, but I definitely was moving more fluidly today. I'm still looking at it going, oh, dear God, aren't we done yet? I'm like, okay, here we go again with the hip lifts. Now again, watch me. I'm going to be lifting up my hips, probably even a little bit more here. And I'm trying to move real close so you can watch. And I'm really trying to work to kick straight up. But again, I'm very heavy, so it's hard to lug all of that weight. And the top one, I couldn't even barely lift my butt up. I would push with my feet and lift it up off the ground, but I wasn't kicking my feet up and lifting my hips. That wasn't happening. Okay, now we're doing the straight leg sit-ups or bent leg sit-ups. It's whichever one you want to do. I do bent. But notice today I'm doing 3 push-ups or sit-ups. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the other one I'm doing 1, 2, and then 1. 1, 2, then 1. Because I couldn't handle doing any more than that. And the last one is up and down planks again. Now here I'm really trying to just keep going and keep my back as straight as I can. The upper one, you see me, I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I gave up right there. Here, I'm still going. I'm like, I can do this. And I also wanted you to notice that something I learned yesterday, when you do the up and down, it's supposed to be right, left, then push with the left, push with the right, then left, right, push with the right, push with the left. And I was really trying to do that today. Now, hopefully you see a little bit of a difference at least. And you can see that the Chloe Ting workout really does work. It does what they say it's going to do. It tightens your abs. So that was basically my reason for showing you all of that. And now I'm just going to open the floor for some chat for a little while. I don't know how long I'll stay because really nobody seems to be much in a chatting mood at the moment. Tomorrow I will officially begin. I don't want to say begin because it's just kind of tweaking or something. The nutritarian eating, no oil, no salt, very, very limited sugar. I'm going to try to limit the sugar to Saturdays only on my cheat day. And I'm not going to overly cheat because I really want to get this weight off. And I'm going at it very wholeheartedly right now, as you can tell from the workouts I've been doing. So I had the orange fake chicken tonight. I had some, what are they called? They're like little potato, what are they called? Tots. These were broccoli tots, but they're like tater tots, but they have broccoli in them instead of potato. So I had some broccoli tots.
And cheese tots.
Broccoli and cheese tots. And I had some orange chicken without the actual bird in it. It was, the vegetarian chicken. And this afternoon I had like about a cup of mashed potatoes, a huge salad, a smoothie. I had the rest of my smoothie tonight, and that's it. I'm done eating for the day. I was done eating at 7, I believe I stopped, which usually I stop at 6, but that was okay. I just decided to go a little longer, and it's good to do that because it tricks your body into not realizing what you're doing, so it'll just automatically burn thinking that you're starving yourself, or it'll not burn thinking it'll burn thinking that you ate calories and it needs to burn the calories. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so anyway, that's that on the issue. I did do some batches today. It went really well, other than I accidentally forgot to give somebody their peanut butter, and I was not driving all the way over to Iowa to give it to her. So I asked the company what to do, and they basically said dispose of it however you want. So we just kept it because I'm not throwing out good peanut butter, and they reimbursed the lady. That doesn't happen very often. This is the second time I actually forgot something in my car. I need to have a better system, and I'm working on that. It's a learning process. You learn every time you go out on a batch. You learn where things are in the store. You learn better ways of bagging. You learn better ways of transporting. That's what I love about my job is I'm always learning. It's never the same. Always meet different people. You're always buying different foods. So I like variety. Even the therapist that examined me for the autism said, yeah, you don't like things to always be the same. You like changing it up all the time. So if you see me go from diet to diet and issue to issue and whatever, that's why. That's just me. That's the way my brain is geared. I get bored with the same old, and I got to change it up. So that's just how I am, and it works for me. All right, so, and then the other thing that happened was I got all the way up to do a batch and realized I had forgotten my card, to pay for everything. So I had to drive all the way back home, and my beautiful, wonderful husband walked up the street and met me halfway, or not halfway, but part of the way, and handed me the card so I could zoom back up the hill and do the batch. And all the while I was talking to the lady I was delivering for, just kind of goofing around, joking, keeping things light. because I wanted her to not be, upset about the extra time it was taking. And I told her as soon as I start going, oh, you're going to be on Glow's channel. I will be there. I will be there. As soon as I got shopping, I would be, going crazy fast. And I did. I got it done very quickly. I think it was maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes or something. Maybe I'm even overestimating here. I don't know. I have to check it out. But yeah, I did really good on this batch. And I'm pretty proud of myself that I got it all done, got it delivered. She said I was cracking her up. I was like, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for being patient. She's like, I was laughing. She said, you had me cracking up. You were all worried about it. I said, I was worried because I really wanted to shop for you. I was up there already, Hi, Lois. I don't think I know you, but welcome to my channel. If I've met you before, forgive me for not remembering. Because as you know, my memory does what it does. We'll just say that. So yeah, I was just really, insistent. I wanted to do the batch for her. I wanted to shop for her. Not just for the money. It wasn't that great of money. It was just, I don't know. I was there. I was ready. I had my mindset. Oh, look at that. My ratings went down. I got a below average. 4.98. Last 100 orders. Yeah, whatever. 4.98 stars or something. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. If they fire me, they fire me. Whatever. I'm trying to do the best. That's all I can do. Oh, that bear is still around, Glow? I'm so sorry. I would be scared too. Isn't anybody doing anything about it? Aw. Thank you, Val. Yeah, I'm going to keep at it, girl. I'm going to get this weight off. Another thing I'm doing is taking my scale and sticking it in the shed. And I'm going to try at first to only weigh myself once a week. And then from there, if I can get brave enough to just do it once a week, I might go to once a month. Because I'll tell you, the weight loss is not on the scale. The weight loss is in measuring yourself. It's in how your clothes fit. It's how you look in the mirror. It's how you look in pictures. That scale, worthless. It gives you a general idea, but over time, not every day. And I don't know why Noom has people weigh themselves every day. And they don't even keep having you do that. As you go on through Noom, in the later weeks, they tell you, okay, we only want you weighing yourself once a week. So, yeah, that's not good, Glow. Oh, yay! Good job, Glow. You go, girl. You go. I know how hard it is to, see that scale not budge. Seriously. It's really frustrating. So anyway, whatever. I made mistakes today. I almost got in a car accident today because I was stupidly talking to my daughter. Thank you, Pink, for scolding me, or Officer, whatever your name was. Not for looking at my phone, but for trying to do anything with my phone. She kept cutting out, and I kept trying to get her back on the Facebook, and I went to get into a lane I shouldn't have turned into, and a guy almost clipped me. So, yeah, lesson learned. I'm going to try to ignore people that call me when I am driving from now on. They can wait. There's nothing that important. So, thank you, Officer Pink. I don't even know what your name was, Roy or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, there was a damaged item? What was damaged? Or did I already look at that one? I'm looking at my notes here on my job. Oh, the pears. I already knew about that. That was a while ago. Okay, so the last thing I did wrong was on June 25th. Huh? I'm confused because that wasn't on June 25th. Something's wrong here. Okay, well, whatever. We're going into July. We're going to have a good July. I'm going to do much better at my batches because now I know what I'm doing more. So I got to just be more conscientious and pay attention to what I'm doing. And I will. You know me. I'm an overcomer. I'm a bounce back. But I'm here and, you know, I'm going to be okay. Oh, yay. There goes my internet again. If I buffered a second, it's because my internet is terrible. I know I don't need to be perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect. I am trying to be reliable for this job. You don't have to be perfect on the job, but people have to know, you know, they're going to get their groceries. They're going to be in good condition. I really want to get some more insulating bags so that I have like uniform colored bags, or at least the same kind of bags. Like I could have a green one, a blue one, a red one. I don't care about that, but I want to get some other ones like I have my big blue one. Thanks, Hill. Love you too. So hopefully y'all will join Glow and KCL on her channel at 9:30. Glow, what time is that 9:30? Are you Central, Eastern? I can't remember. I always get confused with the time zones. So I make sure I'm there. No, I do not have a cooler in the car, and it wouldn't do me any good. The ice would melt as quick as you put it in there. I'm in Illinois in the Midwest. It is beastly hot and humid here. Everything would melt in a cooler. Trust me. I think you asked me that yesterday too, and I told you that. Or somebody did. Oh, an hour from now. Okay, so 8:30 my time will be 9:30 your time. Okay, you're an hour ahead of me. All right, so it must be 8:30. Wait. Yeah, it must be 8:30 there then. It's 7:30 here. But that'll work perfectly because I didn't want to be up too late tonight. So 8:30 will be fine. Anywho, so yeah, that's that. That was my day. I will get better and better as time goes on. I will pay more attention to what I'm doing and not worry about who's calling me on the phone, for one thing.
That would probably be, I don't know, smart.
You have a Yeti cooler. Yeah, Yetis are good. I don't have that kind of money to buy a Yeti cooler. Maybe someday. I don't know. We'll see. Not Yeti. Not Yeti. I don't have the money. What? Matthew's looking at me like, you are weird.
As long as you know.
No, just almost went into a lane and caused an accident to me and a line of traffic. Wasn't paying attention. Too worried about why I lost touch with Amber when I was chatting with her. She kept going, you know, fading out on Facebook, and she's like, Mom, 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 can you hear me, Mom? I can't do that again. I won't do that again. She will just have to wait. She will have a certain time when she can reach me, and she's going to have to just deal with that. Thank God I was not in the wrong lane when I turned. Because basically, and I hope to God I didn't get a ticket for that too, because there's cameras there. Oh, that would be awful. I can't afford a ticket. I can barely afford my bills right now. Oh, that's cool. A cooler that plugs into her lighter. I would have to have a bunch of coolers though, Val. There's way too many groceries in some of these orders to have a cooler that for each one that would plug in. I mean, there's people that buy cases and cases of stuff. I wouldn't have enough money to buy that many coolers right now, that's for sure. Nor would I have a way to plug all those in. But it's a nice thought. I appreciate you trying to help out. So, anyway, so the cat scratched me on my arm today and on my underarm today, got me good, sliced me. We need to trim her back claws as well as her front claws. That was Momo that scratched me. She didn't want to be held, even though she climbed up and acted like she wanted to be held. I guess she changed her mind and jumped down, but as she was jumping, her back claw went slit my armpit. That wasn't too fun. Yeah.
But it was very joyous.
No, it was not joyous at all. So then I came home and Matthew helped me with a batch today. And I came home and we watched Big Bang Theory and ate our dinner and a little bit of dessert and we're good. All done for the day of the eating. Tomorrow I will start my day with a fruit smoothie. I found more bananas, which made me extremely happy that I have more frozen bananas in there. So I'll do a fruit smoothie in the morning. I will do some kind of vegetable in the afternoon, and maybe some protein in the afternoon too. I'm not sure. And then another vegetable protein thing at night, and that should be it. So kind of a brunch dinner type thing. It's kind of spread over 5-6 hours, and then I'm done for the day. All right. Anyway, I'm not looking at this thing anymore. I'm done doing batches. Unless you want to sit there and look at it and grab a batch, go ahead. But I'm not even plugged in, so my battery's going to be dead by the time you grab a batch, and I won't be able to do it unless we use your phone and you come with me. He's going to go check for batches. He's probably getting the itch to come with me again. My feet hurt. I don't feel like doing anything else. But if he finds a good one, it's early enough and it's light out that we technically could squeeze one more in today. Especially if it's at our store locally. Maybe. Okay, so anyway, that's that. What else is going on, y'all? What's a happening? I read an interesting article today. My foster mom actually sent it to me, I believe, about somebody saying about Black Lives Matter, that very controversial thing that's going on right now. And it was saying what black lives? The aborted black babies don't matter, and the people living in poverty that are black don't matter, and the black police officers that are killed don't matter, and the black truck drivers that are dragged from their trucks and beaten half to death don't matter. And they were just going on and on saying about how, which lives, which black lives. Lives are lives, Green yogurt, strawberries, banana, and Splenda. Oh, well, on the Nutritarian, you're supposed to start getting rid of all sweeteners, including Splenda. He didn't say stevia, so I don't know about stevia. Yogurt is not on it because yogurt is dairy, and they're trying to eliminate a lot of the dairy. So, no. Oh, okay, I'll see you at 9:30 your time. How many have I already done today? 4, I think. 4 batches. How many batches have I done today, honey? What does the phone say?
Oh my gosh.
Is it plugged in?
No.
Oh, you're not plugging it in. Okay.
Not plugged in. Okay.
I'll tell you in a minute, Hill.
No. I'll make it last longer. Sorry, that
Huh?
wasn't
What?
You heard me?
No, I didn't, actually.
If Hillary wants to know, then I'll make it last longer.
You're not nice.
You did 4 batches for a measly $32.
I did?
Wait a second. You got $57.
For the 4 batches I did today?
$58.
I made $58 today for doing 4 batches? Okay. But that brings me up to what total so far? $111.58. Okay, that's good.
2 days.
In 2 days?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad, is it?
In 2 days, you have done 10 hours of work, 8 batches.
8 batches in 2 days, 10 hours of work.
42 pending.
I got $42 pending.
41, 42.
Oh, wow. So that'll be more even. All right. So I'm doing pretty good. My goal is to make $80 a day. That's what I decided that I would set for my goal.
Really?
Yeah. Why? Is that bad?
No. If you can make $80 a day, you'd be making
400, right?
480.
Well, that's my high goal. I said I want to make.
No.
I want to do 20 to 30 at the lowest. Like if I'm sick or something and I just want to do a batch or whatever. Or if I've done enough batches and I'm burned out, which that doesn't happen much. So 20 to 30, 40 to 50, like medium, and then like 60 to 80 or whatever dollars. Something like that. I don't know. I want to have a low, a medium, and a high. But I want to always strive for the highest, which is my $80 a day. So if I see close to that, I'm pretty happy. Like today I made 50 something, you said. So that means I'm in the medium range today. So I want to do a little bit better probably tomorrow. Tax money, honey. Huh? Tax money. Oh, yeah, we can't even think about that yet. We have to pay our bills and get them caught up, Matthew said, before we start thinking tax money. Hi, Mel Mel. I'm okay. How are you? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about if I want to do the Chloe Ting summer workout. That's like so many weeks or whatever. I'm going to check it out and see if it's something I want to do. I like the idea of having a regular workout that I do for a certain amount of time. That way I can switch it up because you guys know I like variety. So I don't know. We'll see. That's good, Mel Mel. I'm glad. How is your son doing? Is he doing good? Hmm. Randy's shirt is getting tight on you. Yeah, got to get out there and walk. For me, at my age, I've decided it's more about health than anything else. I don't want to get diseases. I don't want to die of illness. I want to die healthy, like as healthy as possible physically. Yeah, men can do the workout. I don't see why not. I mean, it's not specifically geared for women, I don't think. Just look up Chloe Ting. That's her name. Chloe Ting. I think I may have posted her link on the one video. Hmm. Oh, okay. Wow, that's nice, Mel. Mel Mel. That's awesome. Aw. Tell him thank you. I don't know why he's proud of Matthew. I'm proud of Matthew. I don't know why he's proud of
Who?
Matthew. Val's husband.
Thank you. I'm proud of Matthew too. I'll let him know whenever I see him.
Oh, wow. Good for him, Mel Mel. Her son went and got a pen and came back and made Mel Mel correct her spelling on a note to the teacher.
Yeah,
Her son's autistic.
I know.
I didn't know if you remembered.
I do remember that.
So good for him. Smart little kid. Hey, Martha. Mel Mel's laughing at you. Aw, thanks, Val. That's true. The whole flood thing and whatever. And we're going to get out of this house eventually. That's what we're really trying for, is to get all the bills caught up and get all the payments made so we can move. We want to go to Iowa. go get a nice apartment somewhere or something where we can actually take a bath or a shower and not have to bail out the tub and clean out the slime. And, you'll have to rewind, Martha. In a nutshell, almost a car accident. Forgot my Instacart when I went to a shop. I had to go back and get it. Left somebody's peanut butter in my car and didn't deliver it because it was too far away and I didn't feel like going back all the way across the bridge with all the construction and stuff and dangerous traffic. So other than that, my day's been great. Watched some Big Bang Theory, ate some food, and did my workout. Pretty much it. Talked to Amber, who almost caused a car accident. I don't know, Pink. And Pink, I'm glad you came in here because I wanted to say something to you. Actually, take this back to your officer friend that corrected me the other night about staring at my phone. When I am driving, okay, I may have just delivered a batch on Instacart. In order to get another batch before someone else does, I have to be looking at my phone. I have to go, oh, I want that. Click, slide. So I have to look at my phone when I'm driving sometimes. Now, doing a live, no, I don't have to go live on my phone, but One Love did it, and a lot of people do it, so I don't see what the deal is about it. And as far as staring at the phone, I don't like stare at it. I just move my eyes sideways like that real quick. Now, you said, or your officer friend said, it was equivalent to drunk driving. I'm not really agreeing with that because I've been in a car with a drunk driver. And it was a lot worse than somebody looking to the side for a split second. So tell your officer friend I appreciate his concern, but I don't agree. I don't have time to pull over. I'm in the middle of a huge amount of traffic. You have to go with the flow of traffic. You can't just all of a sudden say, oh, I better pull over, like right in the middle of the road. Usually I try to grab the batches when I'm still parked. But sometimes they pop up while I'm driving, and I'm not going to let somebody else grab my batch. I need the money. I have to pay my bills. So, okay, good night, Mel Mel. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Vale. Make sure you post some pictures at least, or maybe a video or something over it. About it, I mean. Your daughter was nearly killed several years ago by a distracted driver. If you look up texting info while driving, the stats are there. Just a suggestion, be careful, that's all. Okay, I appreciate it. I understand your concern, especially since your daughter was nearly killed. I was nearly killed today, and so were the people around me because I was talking to Amber on the phone. I wasn't like talking to her. It was in the phone holder, but she kept fading out on Facebook, and she kept saying, Mom, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's not worth that anymore. I'm just going to tell her if I'm driving, I cannot talk to you, period. You'll have to wait till I get home. So, no. It's illegal to be on the phone, Mel, like if you're holding the phone, but there are phone holders that people can buy. That you snap onto your vent or whatever you snap it onto, a magnet, whatever, and you just put the phone in it and you can talk while you drive. And they sell them here. They sell them lots of places. Hi, G Marie. Oh, I see what you mean, Bill. You need to make money to pay for the wedding. That's funny. Well, everybody, I'm going to get off here at 8 o'clock because Glow will be starting her broadcast at 8:30, and I'm going to go get ready for bed and do a few things before I go to Glow's room on here. So I'm just letting you know, giving you a heads up. I'm not leaving yet, but at 8 I will. And then you can head over to Glows Be Pretty or Gloria D or however you look up her room. I always look it up under Gloria D. Hi, Angela. Yes, weddings are very expensive. Yeah, you can use the phone holders. Exactly. Well, that's what I was doing, using a phone holder. But even with a phone holder, I learned today, it's just not worth the risk. Problem is, I also need to look at my phone to follow GPS, Pink. That's how I get to people's houses to deliver their groceries. Yes, I can listen to it, but I am a visual person, so I have to see the map. I have to see where I'm going, which way I'm turning, and all that stuff ahead of time. I can't just listen to it and help, figure out where I'm going. What are my plans for tomorrow? Probably working, like every day. Work, work, work. And starting my nutritarian diet thing, eating plan. Hillary, we don't have that here. Like I just said, you can put your phone in a phone holder and talk. You won't get fined for that. You're allowed to do it as long as your hands are on the steering wheel. Well, just look up Kansas City Lights. It's a picture of him and his wife. She's a pretty black lady, very smart, extremely intelligent lady. Not that you can see that in a picture, but that's what his profile picture was. I don't know if it still is. And just look up Kansas City Lights. But they're meeting in Gloria's room, not Kansas City's room, just so you know. Midnight blue and gold. Oh, so pretty, Val. Very lovely. Anyway, I understand all your concern. You don't want to lose your Dee. I understand. There's only one delusion dispeller, and that's me. I'm one of a kind. So nobody wants to lose me. I'm just being silly. But no, I do appreciate your concern, but I have to look at the phone for my job. I do not have to look at the phone or deal with the phone if Amber calls. She can wait. Well, you can ask that, but I don't know if Glow will agree to it. Maybe that's what she wants to talk about. Yeah, you do have a right to your opinion, of course, but Glow has the right to do what she wants in her room, and I'm not going to tell her what she can do in her room. I'm not going to talk about it in here. Well, not that I haven't, but not by name. Well, I came to your live because Leard invited me. I haven't actually been to your live before that, except like last year. I've talked to you on the phone, which was preferable to YouTube by far. But, people have a right to do what they do in their room, but you can ask her whatever you want to ask her. I usually sit back and be quiet, so I don't usually say a whole lot. I mean, if I'm addressed, I might, but Honestly, Gloria has not really had a voice in the whole situation anyway. Maybe this is her way of having one if that's what they decide to talk about. So, whatever. I'm all about people feeling empowered. Oh, well, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't think they should do it like in a malicious way if that's what's going to happen. That would not be good. I really don't know what she's going to talk about. So, you be well too, Pink. Yeah, that's true, Hill. I know. That's why I said it's not worth even chancing it. Today really woke me up to that. Amber's just going to have to get over it and realize that I have a life and that I'm
Today really
working.
woke you up to listening to your husband?
Yeah.
A reminder you get literally almost every day but still don't?
Yeah, that would be it.
Okay, so maybe God's telling you to listen to your husband.
Maybe.
So maybe you should listen to God and listen to your husband.
Maybe I should. I
Maybe.
will. I
Maybe.
said I will do that. From now on, I'm telling Amber she will wait till I get home.
It's not just Amber.
Well, who else has to wait?
If that's a start, then I'll take it.
No, I'll just ignore phone calls, period. If they come in when I'm driving, I'm not taking them. I will put a voicemail on saying, if I'm not answering this, I'm probably driving and it's dangerous to talk on my phone.
My opinion, if you want.
What?
Do you want my opinion?
Sure.
I get where you're coming from with the whole job thing. I've done it with you, so you need to see your phone and such. But when you're doing that, you are still focused on the road at the same time, so it's no big deal or dangerous. But when you're talking to somebody on the phone, or when you're doing a live on the phone,
You're distracted.
You're distracted. So that's the difference between doing your job
That makes
and
sense.
doing a live or talking to somebody like Amber.
I agree with you.
Y'all heard it first. She agrees with me.
She will just have to deal with the fact that her mother, even though she's in her 50s, has a life too. I still have to afford to pay my bills and live my life. So she's going to have to just deal with that and accept it. And she can get all frustrated if she needs to. Every time she calls and I answer, "You're busy?" Ugh. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, Amber. I have to work. You waited for years and years, all of you, hemming and hawing about how I don't work and all I want to do is sit around. Now that I'm working and I have a job, now you want to talk to me about so and so said this or did that, and or I not doing well in school, or that can all wait. Doesn't have to be while I'm driving, doing batches and stuff and delivering stuff. So hopefully she will accept that fact. Well, I even told her I almost had an accident just now because you're all worried about where am I? Can I hear you? She's like, oh, yeah. So the other day, blah, 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 just as if I said nothing. I'm like, I almost was killed, Amber, and I almost killed other people. And all that matters to you is what your little friend over yonder is doing or saying, you know? It's just, yeah. No, I get it, Val. Like I said, I am making changes. Things are going to change. Tonight, I will come up with a voicemail for anybody that calls, and they will get the voicemail if they call. I will not answer calls anymore, period. I will not talk on camera anymore. I will not do live streams anymore. I just won't. Thank you, Val. I did get my autism report in the mail today, by the way. It pretty much said what she said. You know, she's got some neurological issues, some sensory issues. She scored very high on the facial emotion recognition thing. She gets distracted. She's definitely ADD, cyclothymic. You know, same old, same old. Exactly what I told y'all it said. So yeah, there you go. I'm very glad I'm safe. I think God had angels over me to tell me to move to the right lane, because I'm going to show you what happened, okay? Here I was coming down a hill right here, okay? And when you come down this hill to turn to go on the main road, there are people here waiting at a light. This light was a red arrow. But many times on a red arrow, people will turn right because you can go right on red, correct? Well, not this time. So I went to turn to go on the main road, but that light changed and these people were coming this way. So as I came down the turn, this person started going and they were not going slow. And they beeped and probably gave me the finger like they do when that happens. And I immediately heard go to the right lane. So I moved over this way to clear a space out for them in this lane rather than getting in this lane like I was going to. That was God. That was Yahweh. As far as I am concerned, that was angels. You never thought I was autistic. Well, thank you, Val. Well, not that autism is a curse or anything or, criticism, but I'm glad that I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't want to insult autistic people. That's just cruel. I'm not even going to say I'm thankful I'm not autistic. It wasn't like, oh, I'm so relieved I'm not autistic. It was just like, oh, okay, interesting. So I'm ADD, and I have cyclothymia, and I have sensory issues, and I have neurological problems and damage. So, I had brain problems as a baby because I lacked oxygen after I was born for several weeks. I was in an oxygen tent. I almost died. So it's possible I have brain damage, you know, and it is what it is. What are you going to do? I've lived 50, almost 54 healthy, relatively healthy years. I'm still here to talk about it. So obviously Yahweh has a plan. So it is what it is, like I said. All right, y'all. It is after 8. I am going to get off of here and go do some stuff and get ready for Glow's chat. If it gets to be too uncomfortable, I probably won't stay either. So I'll just pray and ask God what he wants me to do, because I don't know what the topic's going to be. Yeah, that's true, Val. Very true. All right. Love y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the comparison video, and feel free to comment down below if you have any comments. Let me know if you're going to try the Chloe Ting 2-week workout, or maybe her summer plan workout, or if you're going to become nutritarian like me. Nutritarian. All right. Love ya. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye.